Well, with Ukrainians facing relentless bombings and attacks from invading Russian forces, some groups in Middletown are now working together this weekend to support firefighters and other first responders in Ukraine. And joining us now to talk about this equipment donation drive, I'm happy to have Chief James Trzaski of the Middletown South Fire District there on the left, and then Gary Wallace with the Community Health Center of Middletown joining us on the right. Gentlemen, good morning. How are you both?
Good morning.
Good morning. Doing
Thank
well.
you for this opportunity.
A pleasure. Glad to have you both here along with us. Why don't you just start by talking to us about what the single greatest needs are for firefighters and other first responders in Ukraine?
Sure. So just starting off, the Community Health Center has an online community forum, which is how we kind of got this whole thing started. And we do have a list of things that we are looking for. But it's kind of interesting how we put this all together, if you don't mind. On the online community forum, which is a collaboration of city leaders, we met Dr. Katya Kolsio from Wesleyan University. And Dr. Kolsio is Ukrainian and has direct contact over in Ukraine with family and friends. So we decided in a call to the chief that we would bring in Katya and our friends at the Community Foundation of Middlesex County to put together this supplies drive. And I'll let the chief talk about the different things that we're actually looking for.
All right. Thanks, Gary. And what we're looking for is, there are a lot of stand-up collection points for humanitarian aid, which is great. Mm-hmm. But as firefighters, doesn't matter what the firefighters and emergency service workers have no boundaries. And we noticed the need for our fellow firefighters out in Ukraine who are taking the brunt of this on the front line. The mission is the same whether you're in the United States, in Connecticut, or in Ukraine, and the mission is to save lives and property. And the challenge is for them to have sufficient personal protective equipment for the front line. So we're reaching out to our community partners here in Connecticut, and actually we're getting calls throughout the Northeast, and it's basically for firefighting equipment, personal protective equipment, helmets, gloves, boots, breathing apparatus. Okay. And also on the EMS front, we're looking for first aid equipment, tourniquets, trauma dressings, and things of that nature.
Okay.
We're already.
I'm glad you got those parts in. I want to make sure in the limited time we have, where can people go to donate? How else can they donate? And what else other than what you mentioned are maybe the most needed supplies?
Yep. So the drive is going to be at the South Fire District Firehouse, which is at 445 Randolph Road in Middletown, this Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 4, April 9th and 10th. And we're basically looking for, the bandages, first aid kits, medical gloves, trauma dressings, IV supplies, things of those nature, even tweezers. And then if people aren't able to join us, we do have a link in our flyer where they can do a monetary donation as well, which will go towards some of the shipping costs.
Wonderful. That's actually what I really wanted to stress right there, because sometimes people just don't have those supplies, and tweezers, gauze, tourniquets. So money will help. Well, we're going to get that website from your flyer, get it up on fox61.com if we can, so people can have it right there. Unfortunately, Chief, Mr. Wallace, we are out of time. I am glad you came on to give us just the basic brushstrokes of why this is so important. Firefighting, first responding, always so dangerous. I can't imagine what it's like doing it in a war zone. So thank you both for taking the time to join us to get them the help that they need. We do appreciate it today.